It's time to wake up, Warriors.
The competition cheerleading team has less than a month till their first competition. Stay tuned to find out more.
CAP, the Community Action Program here at Penn Trafford, was urgently requested to prepare backpacks for students in need. 16 students, along with Mrs. Popovich, went out to complete this request.
All this and more on today's edition of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School. This is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Hello Penn Trafford and welcome to this morning's exciting edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today is Monday, September 30th. I'm Maddie Longo.
And I'm Melissa Arco.
Prior to the game, Jody Polk was...
Your 2024 homecoming queen is Reese Solomon!
Prior to the game, Jody Polk was honored to celebrate the 30th anniversary of her becoming the first female to score a point in Whitfield football history. She was presented a gift from the PTSD from Alexis Brown and Plum's Olivia Bigger, who would both go on to score points in the game. Tassel Whipple, who was named Homecoming King before the game, scored 3 touchdowns and ran for 163 yards to lead the Warriors to victory. After fumbling the opening kickoff, Plum drove downfield and took a lead on Olivia Bigger's 25-yard field goal. Peachy responded with Whipple running 5 yards for the go-ahead score. Whipple then ran for long touchdowns of 56 and 68 yards. Derek Carr scored on an 11-yard run in the fourth to close out scoring in the game. Next week, the Warriors travel to Gateway to resume conference play. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. from Anti-Marina Stadium.
The Penn Trafford competition cheerleading team is preparing for their big competition season coming up. We sent out reporters Lexi Schmidt and Kaylee Dreistadt to talk with senior Gianna Bodai and head coach Alexis Martonic to find out more.
The competition cheerleading team has less than a month till their first competition. I sat down with Gianna Bodai and Miss Martonic to find out how they're preparing and the new changes for this season.
So I'm Gianna Bodai. I'm a senior on the Penn Trafford competition cheer team. And this group of girls is just a really special group. I've cheered with a lot of them in previous years, and it's kind of cool to see us all come together, like at the high school level, and obviously strive for gold. To prepare, we have practices Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, usually 2.5 hours. We stunt, we tumble, we're piecing together routines right now, and do not forget about game day. We are working just as hard as that, trust me. I come out of there probably a little more tired than Matt sometimes, and we're just adding choreo, changing things, getting the visuals, and we're just running through stuff, putting it together, and we're going to be ready in a month for our first competition.
I then sat down with Miss Martonic to find out some changes they've made for this season and how the cheerleaders use their gold habits to strive for gold this season.
This season, we moved into the small varsity division, which allows 15 athletes on mat, compared to our 19 in our usual medium varsity division. We're excited to compete at Whitfields and States and face new teams like Pine Richland, Thomas Jefferson, North Hills, Seneca Valley, and South Fayette. Our game day squad is also competing, with Nationals at Disney World being our biggest competition of the season. Both teams work hard all summer, fall, and winter to prepare for the pressure that these competitions bring. On top of our practice schedule, the girls do weight training, tumbling classes, and camps throughout the summer to put themselves in the best position to win a title. We're super excited for the season, which begins in just a few short weeks, and we're hoping to bring a title back to Penn Trafford.
This has been Lexi Schmidt and Kaylee Dreistadt reporting for PTTV.
Homecoming is an event that students look forward to at the beginning of the year. A kickoff to this event is the Homecoming Parade. Reporters Colin Matesic seek to find out how much is put in to make this magic happen.
To prepare for the float, we had to first decide what fairy tale we wanted to do. And we decided on Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And then we had to build the float, get all the stuff ready for it.
It was a lot of work for sure.
Yeah.
At least 6 hours worth of work put into it. And for the outcome that we have, I'd say it turned out pretty good.
The other ones that came were freshmen, so they were Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And then the juniors were Humpty Dumpty?
Humpty Dumpty, yeah.
And then the seniors were...
They were Little Red Riding Hood.
Attention seniors, if you signed up for the college application day, Ms. Sherman will be holding a mandatory meeting tomorrow morning at 8:10 a.m. in the LGI. During this meeting, she will provide information on how the event will be run and what to expect.
The Penn Trafford TV 2 and 3 students and the journalism students went to Point Park University to participate in the annual Media Day on Friday, September 27th. We sent out reporter Alexa Brook to find out more information.
On Friday, Mr. Vitton's TV23 class, as well as Mr. Rosiniak's journalism class, went to Point Park for a media day called Newsapalooza. The Newsapalooza is an annual event for high schoolers and college students who are interested in media just to find out what real-world media is like. Each student went to 2 different speakers to learn more about the areas of media that they're most interested in. In the beginning, there were many speakers there to talk about the importance of local journalism, including the mayor of Pittsburgh and a video sent in from Billy Porter.
And one thing that I hope that we never lose is the connection to real journalistic views. Because when we lose that, we lose a part of American culture and history.
Students Helping Students is the name of the backpack program created by the Westmoreland County Food Bank. CAP students were asked to volunteer at the Delmont warehouse to help finish this project. We sent out reporter Colin Ratesic to find out more.
We had a group of students who actually volunteered to do an urgent Westmoreland County Food Bank request. It was their backpack program that they call Students Helping Students. And we actually completed the last group of backpacks for the community. We went and they had it all set up. We put in juice, we put in cereal, we put in little jars of fruit. There were cereal boxes. There were so many things into this little bag that we packed all together, and everybody worked. It was an assembly line. It was very, very cool.
This has been Colin Ratesic reporting for PTTV.
Build Your Own Ramen Bar starts today and runs till this Friday, October 4th. Stop by the tortilla station and build a chicken or pulled pork ramen bowl complete with fresh veggies and hard-boiled eggs. If ramen or lines are not for you, try our mobile deli app. Download the NutriSlice app and place your order between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. for a pickup during your lunch period.
If you're interested in sewing or learning on how to sew, then the Fashion Club is the perfect fit for you. The club's first meeting this year will be held this Wednesday on October 2nd in room 104 after school. All are welcome to join and attend. Email or see Mrs. Sanowski with any questions.
Our first edition of Musician of the Month is coming to you today. We spoke to our September Student Musician of the Month to find out more.
My parents were really into music. They actually did marching band in high school and in college, and my grandmother is actually a choral teacher. So I'm in the marching band, and we have to memorize around 10-minute show with drill and music. I'm also playing the concert band. I am in the encore show choir at the high school. I'm in the select choir. I'm also in the barbershop harmony societies, and then I'm also in the musical. If I could open
Tonight in sports, girls volleyball welcomes Shaler for a 7 o'clock match. Boys ice hockey faces off against Hempfield for an 8:30 match at Palmer Imaging Arena. Good luck to our Warriors tonight.
And that concludes today's broadcast of Wake Up Warriors. Please stand for the Pledge of the Flag. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Maddie Longo
and Alyssa Arco.
Have a great day, PT.